It is youth intake day. I missed the first announcement, but we are only the day after. I let George outside and was watching him, and I have it set up so the game clicks over. So this is the first I've looked at them. Apparently they did okay, but Atucci impresses. I'm not seeing him on here though, but as you can see, it is a very good youth intake. Now the bar was set really high by our third ever youth intake, a golden generation youth intake, but since then, they have all had some very decent players in them. This one here looks like it has some very good players in it. First up, Lucas Riviere, a goalkeeper, 15 years old, fairly ambitious, 11 determination, 11 jumping reach, 11 pace, 17 fitness. That's good because it's going to help the stamina and work rate. 15 agility, 13 balance, 14 reflexes, 14 handling, 10 commanded area, 9 rushing out, 10 kicking, 7 throwing. That's all things considered, that's not bad. He's got some really nice physicals. There's potential there. I will take potential. You know what? We're going to sign him while we still get a 2-year contract. Get an additional year. Can I get an additional 2 years? I can get an additional year. I'm okay with that. Eric Bonifoy, an advanced midfielder who can also play advanced mid on the left and some midfielder. Wow. Holy cow. 15 years old, 5'6", 123 pounds, fairly sporting, which is not a bad personality to have at all. Holy cow. This guy is... His lowest attribute is a 4 marking. His next lowest is a 5 stamina. 13 determination, 10 pace, 9 acceleration, 7 fitness, 13 balance, 12 agility, 15 technique, 10 first touch and dribbling, 12 decision making, 11 passing, 12 vision, 13 free kicks, 12 finishing, 13 flair, 13 composure, 7 break, 10 heading. Wow, this guy is very, very good. He has a ton of potential. If he's that good now, what will he be like in 3 years? 1.5 star current. I believe that. Well, that's 1.5 stars at League One level. Bassem Saidi from Tunisia. Defensive center back, defensive midfielder. 9 determination. That's not bad. 11 jumping reach, 13 strength already, 15 years old and balanced. Stamina 10, work rate 10, agility 10, 15 technique, 11 anticipation, 19 aggression, 13 marking, 10 tackling, 11 bravery. And the last of the 5-star potential guys. Well, heck, Bonifoy is only 4.5 stars. Zeki Ozbek from France. Defensive right back, right wing back, defensive mid, can play a little bit of defensive left back. A little bit of an injury history. 15 years old, mercenary personality. That's interesting. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. 12 acceleration, 11 pace, 13 work rate, 12 determination, 13 teamwork, 12 technique, 14 decision making, 17 bravery, 12 positioning, 9 marking, 15 tackling. It's the mercenary part that worries me, because that usually means they're not interested in extending. They will move on for what they perceive to be bigger and better options. I could have that wrong. If I do have that wrong, let me know in the comments down below, but I'm almost positive that's what that is. We've got Salim Saye is the top talent. Half-star current, 3.5 star potential. This midfielder, left midfielder, can kind of sort of play striker. Balanced, 5'7", 121 pounds. 3 strength, 12 acceleration, 13 fitness, 12 work rate, 14 balance, 11 agility, 10 first touch, 8 technique, 10 off the ball, 10 passing, only 5 focus, 5 positioning, 13 flair. This is not bad. This is a good base to build on. And again, the star ratings are relative to League One. Atucci had the best game. Oh, I'm not seeing him. Oh, he's my 1.5 star current guy. And now we can see why he's the 1.5 star current guy. But I guess he did well at the winger position. We're not going to look at any of the others. We'll just look at those 5 right now. But holy cow, those guys are really, really good. I got them all signed to a contract and everything like that. Let me go ahead and save the game here. And what do we got? 2 defensive right backs, 2 defensive center backs, 2 defensive mids, a left back, a winger on the left, a winger on the right, 2 advanced wingers on the right, 1 on the left, 1 in the mid, and 1 a striker up top. That is a very good youth intake. So we've got Nice coming up, and then we'll be back for Toulouse and Montpellier in just a bit. Well, in addition to a pretty decent youth intake, we've actually had a pretty good couple of weeks. After getting thumped at Lille, I mean, it was a thumping. The score is nowhere near as close as it could be. They absolutely dominated us. We beat PSG 3-1. We beat Lyon 1-0. We drew at Troyes. This was a bit of a bummer of a game. We had our chances. We just could not make it work. If we go and we look at the statistics for that match, we had 15 shots, 1 on target, actually 1.46. We were in front of the goal, and we just could not put it between the sticks, which happens from time to time. It's just frustrating when it does happen. And then against Nice, we beat them 1-0 thanks to an Amadori goal in the 86th minute. Until then, it was looking like a draw. The other takeaway from this game was the 8 yellow cards, which means today I've got 4 players, including my striker, who is now out with a strained abdominal muscle for the next 4 weeks, who can't play. So we're just going to do this. We're going to have the assistant coach pick here real quick. Switch your Kubi out for Gobert. Make sure I'm not getting anybody down here. Inamori is back. He was on international duty. Here and just go unavailable. And am I really missing anybody? Carbonic I probably want to bring on just for depth more than anything else. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to have a Kubi in goal, Fjellheim and Altari as the defensive backs, Inamori and Tome as the wing backs, Demir and Andre as the midfielders, and Jordan and Polistri as the attacking mids, Spark and Amadori up top as the strikers. It's bad enough that I've got 1 star of Maxence Chaput on the bench because I just don't have the depth at defensive center back. LaCroix. Back to Clausen. Delcroix. Urso. Back to Delcroix. Oleg. Storo. Leaves Malou rather. Takes a shot. Akubi an easy save. It's slightly disturbing because my defender got pulled off and I'm not quite sure why. Fjellheim, who's picked up a yellow. Go figure. Inamori, Amadori, and Joran. Double team, but he gets away. Demir, long pass up the field. Can Inamori stop it? He does. Demir. He got too nifty on the ball and lost it. Pfeiffer. Good play. Soro. Pfeiffer. He's got help. Gets it to Soro, and Soro scores. If I'll highlight, this could be interesting. That all started because Demir got too fancy on the ball, and instead of just getting rid of it, he tried playing out with it and lost it. I really like him. He's got potential, but it's stuff like that that just really causes you to turn off from a player. Amadori loses the ball. Oleg stops it from going out, kicks it away. Asoro beats Pfeiffer. Kubi punches it over the crossbar. We've just not been all that clinical with the ball. Luis Malou headed away. Asoro's going to pick it up. Rosses it, and the highlight ends. We've had our chances. They just haven't been good chances. And we go into half, 1-0 down. Told the boys I wasn't angry. I was just disappointed, and it really didn't seem to help. Tome. Altair. Back to Kubi. He just bombs it forward. Luis Malou ends up with it. Gets it to Delcroix. He sends it up forward to Oleg. Oleg to Urso. Takes the shot, but just wide right. He's not Georgia. Inamori on the throw-in. Gaspark. Inamori. Demir. Fjellheim. Out to Tome. Tome now. Andre. Andre. Dispossessed. Come on, guys. Urso. Nice save by Okubi. Kasparic, we've got a chance. Fairly even men-wise, and Joran gives the ball away to Nicholson. Pfeiffer running forward. He's got help. Instead, Okubi's going to get it off the carom off the defensive player there. What the heck is up this pass? A little before 60 minutes, we're going to make a couple of changes. This is just ridiculous. Inamori is having a 6'4". We're going to bring on Zonga. Sparks on a 6'3". We're going to bring on Comier. We're going to leave Amadori on for the moment. Philheim, I'm going to bring on Van Hoysten for him. Van Hoysten didn't start because he's not 100% match fit. Whoa. Bombs it forward. Tomei knocks it down. And Jordan. Comier. Demir. Zonga. Demir. Van Hoysten. Midori. To Altair. Nice back and forth there. And Jordan. Baseline. He's possessed. Come on. Soro was wide and blocked by Altair. Nice long pass at the field to Amadori. That's twice now that I've seen where Doran has absolutely muffed it. We're going to bring on Duckland. Or Dooland, rather. Dooland. Dooland gives the ball away, too. Is that a positional thing? Soro got between the two defenders. And he just skies it to low Earth orbit. Zenga. Demir. And Hoysten. Zenga. They're promoted off the youth team. He's developed really well. Comier got by. Oh, fouled. Theopsis. Come on, give him a red. Give him a red. He's off. Thank you. Oh, we're going to go attacking. It's not going to matter. Andre just got hurt. Agodello. 5 minutes of extra time. Can we do something? I went to the attacking. It's not going to matter. A man up the last 10 minutes of the game. And we can't do anything with it. 13 shots, 5 on target. 6'5", 6'6", 6'6", 6'6". 6'5", 7. Altair was the only one with a 7'5". And Toulouse isn't a bad squad, mind you, but I've noticed especially the last couple of games where we're giving passes away. It's not like they're putting any effort into where they think the ball is going to end up. They just see a player that's open and they don't have the vision to look and see what's around them, sort of thing. It's really annoying because it's not how they've played in the past. For some reason, when I set my training last time, it didn't take. And that drops us down to 3rd place. So I'm going to save the game here, and we are going to come back for Montpellier in just a bit. Well, a quiet week of training. No real news of note other than a couple players missing this game because of too many accumulated yellow cards. So we're going to have a Kubi in goal, Kosa and Altair as the defensive backs, Inamori and Tomei as the wing backs, Sforza and Andre as the midfielders, Zonga and Polistri as the attacking minutes, Kasparek and Amadori up top as the strikers. Zonga is a youth player from Cameroon I picked up for Brasieres on a free, no less. He was at the end of his contract. He had 6 games in the national, and then he's had 3 games with us so far. He has some very good potential. I love the 20 determination. He's got 17 acceleration and pace, 13 fitness, 15 balance, 16 agility, 12 dribbling and first touch, 11 technique, 16 off the ball, 16 passing. Focus / concentration of 7 is not the best. Neither is his aggression of 5. But his composure isn't too bad. 10 is the midpoint. That's okay. 15 bravery, 15 flair. He is my advanced midfielder on the left of the future, unless someone else comes up and takes his place. He can play wing back in a pinch, although his 5 marking and 5 tackling really don't lend him to that position, but he can play it if he needs to. Montpellier is kind of having an off season. They're currently 16th in the league, I believe. Thus far, we seem to be off to a fast start. 15 minutes in, 6 shots, 2 on target. No highlights, though, and police just went out injured. Bring on Agudelo for him. What did he go out injured with? Thigh injury. Boga from distance. Is it in? Knocked away. Joaquin's there, and he puts it in near post. You know, highlight. Kosa. Valter. There's Forza. Back to Valter. Andre. Up to Agudelo. One touch to Amadori. Amadori to Tome. Tome feeds, tries to feed Agudelo, who steals the ball. Oh, he tries passing it, but Gunnarsson dives out. Wasn't the best pass in the world. Gunnarsson just bombs it forward. Kosa knocks it down. Inamori. Back to Kosa. Alter to Andre. Amadori. Agudelo. Feeds Gasparic. Can't get around the defender. I believe it bounced off of the defender for the corner kick. Amadori gets a head on it, but it's errant. Noticing it bounced off of that Montpellier player. Okay. Zanga sends it in again. Again, it's knocked away. Baker runs down to Karam. Agudelo just possesses him. Sure, now he steals the ball away. Now he loses it in the highlight ends. I'm not going to yell at the guys at halftime. Statistically, we're doing really well. It's just we're not making the most of our chances, which seems to be the theme of the second half of this season so far. We did really well to get up to where we were, second place. And for a moment there, we were challenging for first, but PSG is running away with the league now. And now it's a 5-way fight for the last 3 qualifying places. It's just 66 minutes in. It's just getting annoying. We're going to get Amadori off. We're going to bring on a Comier. Deep line forward is not his thing, though. Can Gaspar play deep line forward? No, he's a 2-star. What's a Comier? Yeah, he can play. He'll play advanced forward, but I like the... Actually, no, what we're going to do is we're going to leave... No, we're going to bring on a Comier for Gaspar. We're going to bring on Nas for Amadori. We're going to bring on Anjorin for Andre. So we're going to go to the attacking. And a little more. Sacco. Abadidi. Holds it up. Ryan crosses it in. Knocked away. Yarmanchuk to Oscar. Oscar left. Oh, just wide right. That looked like it was going in for a second. Holy cow. Taking 5 minutes to make something happen. We're going to lose 1-0 again. We're going to lose 1-0 to 2 of the not-so-good teams in the league. And just absolutely screwing ourselves here. Absolutely screwing ourselves. That is a hell of an episode. A pretty good youth intake, spoiled by losses to 11th place Montpellier and 16th place Toulouse. And now we're in 4th place. We're going to have to fight to really get out there. And I've been following the French Cup since we've been out, so I don't know where we are on that. Police's out for 2 months with a torn hamstring. Save a game here. Reset my scouting at some point in the future too. The South American South is not working. And there's this East African one. That just bites. Holy cow. We've got a string of games coming up. We're ending at Reims. So we've got who? Rennes, Strasbourg, Monaco, Brest, Marseille. Rennes, Strasbourg, Monaco, Brest, Marseille. Rennes, Strasbourg, Monaco. Rennes, Strasbourg, Monaco, Brest, Marseille. We're ending at Reims. We've got our work cut out for us. We're playing the 2nd and 3rd place teams, the 9th and 10th place teams, and the 13th place team. And our leading goal scorer just went out for the rest of the season. If we go this, one of the things I've liked about this season is that we're really spreading the wealth around in terms of goal scoring and things like that. We've got to take the under 19 off because they're skewing everything. We'll take the second team off the under 19. You know, we're not relying on one person. You know, but then you have guys like Carbonic with 3 assists and Tome with 3 assists. You know, a bunch of guys with 3 assists. A lot of guys, you know, 9, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 2, 2. And Jordan's got 9. Why is he showing up on the B squad? Well, it's just what's going on there. Sparks got 6 goals and 8 appearances so far. He's really coming on. So we've just really, really frustrating. Why is Sparks showing up on the squad? Should be on the senior squad. Boyvin, I should probably move to the senior squad as well just to get him some playing time. Look at the 19s. Damien Bertrand, I am not sure about him. I rated him as a G. If we take a look at him and we compare him to Lucien Zanga, well, we're going to have to go like this. Zanga's obviously rated higher. Let's go to Damien Bertrand. Go to development. Progress. 12, you know, I'll just take a screenshot. And I'll compare the numbers like thusly. Lucien Zanga. If we go here and we go training, oh, we go tactics. Oh, thank you. Zanga's faster. He's got a 17 to 16, a 15 balance, only a 9 jumper. He's 13 natural fitness, 17 pace, and stamina 6 strength. 5 aggression, 10 anticipation, 15 bravery, 10 composure, 7 concentration, 9 decision making, 20 determination, 15 flair, 13 leadership, 16 off the ball, 6 positioning, 9 teamwork, 12 vision, 8 work rate. 10 corners, 8 crossing, 12 dribbling, 8 finishing, 12 first touch, 13 free kicking, 5 marking, 16 passing, 11 technique. Zanga's my advanced midfielder on the left. If I wanted to compare him properly, I would be comparing him to Kudo Inamori, who is a Japanese under-23 national. And Inamori's head and tails better than Bertrand. Bertrand I graded out as a G because I don't know that 5 star. Let me move that over here real quick and we'll go auto size icons. I didn't grade it out as a G because I don't know that those 5 stars are really 5 stars. If we look at him, he's got potential. He just also hasn't improved much beyond this. If we look at development and progress, that's because he's been on the youth squad and I'm not doing youth training. Now, maybe that's my mistake. Like, he's topped out at 2 stars for a while now. He's still got some time left. You know, try and loan him out next season, see what happens. Loan him out again when he's 21, see what happens. But by that time, you're going to have guys like Vergerol coming in. It's a good chance Berthone could come in. Just, we got our work cut out for us, especially with this last 2 games. We're just totally shooting ourselves in the foot here. And I don't want to repeat of what happened last year. If we fall outside of Champions League football this year, we are absolutely sunk. The goal is Champions League football. It can be the 4th pot of Champions League football, and we could get, you know, stuffed out of that and down to the Europa League. But I want to start next season in Champions League. So that's what we're aiming for. So we got some difficult games coming up. We're going to end the season at Reims and do an end-season review and see what waits for us next season. So that's it. If you did like what you've seen and heard, and I realize it's a difficult ask considering the nature of the games, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, questions, criticisms, comments. Leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. My name is FM23. I thank you for watching.